Tesla has always had a clear mission: accelerate the world's transition to sustainable energy. But that vision only works if electric vehicles become affordable for everyone, not just luxury buyers or tech enthusiasts. And that's been a real challenge. According to Elon Musk and top executives at Tesla, the pace of improvement just hasn't been fast enough. The costs aren't coming down quickly enough to make mass-market EVs a reality. That's why Tesla launched Battery Day. It wasn't just about showing off cool tech. It was a statement of intent to reimagine how batteries are made from the ground up, how the raw materials are sourced, how the cells are designed, how they're integrated into vehicles, and most importantly, how all of this can be done at a lower cost, faster scale, and higher performance. This strategy led to the development of the 4680 battery cell. Bigger than previous designs, the 4680 was meant to be a game changer, promising better range, faster charging, and lower costs. It was Tesla's first real attempt to take control of the battery process at every level. But now, signs are pointing toward something even more ambitious: the second generation of the 4680 cell, or what many are calling 4680 Gen 2. To understand why this matters, we have to look at the biggest obstacle to launching Tesla's long-rumored $25,000 car, known by fans as the Model 2. That obstacle is the battery pack. Right now, EV batteries cost between $120 and $150 per kilowatt-hour. But for the Model 2 to be affordable and profitable, Tesla needs to get that number down to $60 or $70 per kilowatt-hour. That's nearly a 50% reduction. And the only way to do that is by completely rethinking how the battery is made. Batteries are the most expensive part of any electric vehicle. In a typical Tesla, they account for up to 40% of the total cost. For a car like the Model 3, that means just the battery can cost between $12,000 and $14,000. You can't build a $25,000 car around that kind of number unless you find a breakthrough. The Gen 1 4680 was a step in that direction, but early production didn't go smoothly. Yields were low, production inefficiencies led to higher than expected costs, and thermal management remained a problem. In simple terms, the battery was promising, but not yet perfected. So Tesla has been refining it. Meanwhile, the competition isn't standing still. In China, battery giants like CATL and BYD are moving fast with sodium-ion batteries, cheaper alternatives that don't rely on rare or expensive materials like cobalt, lithium, or nickel. These new designs are already 30% cheaper than traditional lithium-ion batteries and are expected to show up in ultra-low-cost EVs as early as 2025. Tesla can't afford to fall behind, which is why many believe Gen 2 of the 4680 cell is coming. And this time, it's not just an upgrade. It could be a full redesign of how EV batteries work. One of the biggest rumored changes is the use of graphene coatings on the electrodes. Graphene is a carbon-based material that's incredibly thin, strong, and conducts electricity extremely well. When used in battery cells, it helps reduce resistance, manage heat better, and improve overall efficiency. Even tiny layers of graphene, just a few nanometers thick, can boost performance without adding much weight or cost. Next comes the major leap in energy storage: silicon-based anodes. Current lithium-ion batteries use graphite for the anode, but silicon can store nearly 10 times more energy. The problem is, silicon expands dramatically when it charges, which can break down the battery over time. Tesla is reportedly solving this with nano-engineered silicon particles that are more stable and flexible. Combined with elastic polymers and perhaps even graphene meshes, these new anodes could offer much higher energy density without the short lifespan. That means a battery that stores more power, charges faster, and lasts longer. Lab tests suggest Tesla's new silicon-based anodes could deliver 35 to 50% more energy density and support over 1,000 full charge cycles with minimal degradation. In real-world terms, that's a car battery that could last 500,000 miles or more. On the other end of the battery, the cathode, Tesla is making changes too. They're working to eliminate cobalt, a costly and controversial material, and replace it with high nickel blends like nickel-manganese aluminum or nickel iron. These materials are cheaper, more ethical, and deliver higher performance. And since Tesla is now building its own cathode factory in Texas, using US-sourced materials, they're cutting costs while reducing reliance on overseas suppliers. All of this points to a future where the 4680 Gen 2 battery could be lighter, cheaper, and faster. Estimates suggest the new battery could charge from 0 to 80% in just 12 minutes, nearly twice as fast as Tesla's current batteries. And the increased energy density might allow for 400+ miles of range in a smaller, more affordable vehicle. In fact, the upcoming Model 2, powered by Gen 2 cells, could rival the range of the current Model S at a fraction of the price. But Tesla isn't just changing the physical battery. They're reportedly working on a smart battery management system that uses artificial intelligence to monitor and optimize every cell. This software could watch how a person drives, analyze real-time battery health, and adjust energy usage to extend lifespan and performance. That means not only faster charging and safer operation, but a battery that learns and adapts over time. Then there's the supply chain. Tesla isn't content with simply building better batteries. They want to own the entire process. That's why they're investing in facilities like Giga Nevada and Giga Texas, which are designed to handle everything from raw material processing to final battery pack assembly. At the heart of this strategy is Tesla's new lithium refinery in Corpus Christi, Texas, which is expected to process enough lithium for over 1 million EVs per year. By controlling every step of the process, Tesla gains massive cost advantages. No delays from third-party suppliers. No price spikes from overseas materials. Just one streamlined, domestic supply chain that feeds directly into vehicle production. Tesla estimates that this vertical integration could reduce the cost of each car by $5,000 to $6,000. Enough to bring high-quality EVs to millions of new buyers. And the impact could go beyond cars. Elon Musk has hinted that Tesla's next-gen batteries could eventually power everything from home energy storage to electric planes to humanoid robots like Optimus. In his vision, batteries aren't just part of the product. They're the foundation of an entirely new energy ecosystem. While Tesla hasn't officially unveiled the 4680 Gen 2, the signs are all there. New patents, supply chain moves, material contracts, and internal whispers. It may not be long before we see a massive leap forward that makes EVs truly mainstream. Not just for the wealthy, but for families, students, workers, for everyone. So the question remains, is 4680 Gen 2 just a better battery, or the next cornerstone of Tesla's global energy empire? The answer might shape the future of transportation and beyond.